All right, here's Kyle Snyder. Kyle, fresh off that trip to Turkey, gold medal. How does it feel to get that gold medal? I mean, it's a tough tournament. Just talk about that.
It feels good. Well, I wrestled and beat the streets the week before, and I lost, so I wasn't happy about that. Don't like losing, so it was good to compete again soon after, and win a gold medal for the United States of America. I thought that I competed pretty well against the guys that were there, and overall it was a really good tournament for everybody on the trip.
Can you take me through your match by match a little bit? It was, I mean, you outscored everyone quite a bit until the finals.
Yeah.
So take me through maybe your first few rounds and then talk about the finals.
Okay, so my first match I wrestled a kid from Turkey, and kind of beat him pretty good. I think I was up 8-0 after the first period. I took him down 3 times and turned him once, and then beginning of second period I just took him down again real quick, and that was that match. My second match I wrestled Finland in the quarters, and kind of same deal. I was up like 8-0, and then I got pushed out on a gut or something like that, so it was 8-1, and then early in the second period I scored 2 takedowns to tech fall him, and then I wrestled Turkey again in the semis, and scored 3 takedowns early, and then one more takedown to his back, and I actually ended up pinning him, so that was good, kind of end the match early. And then I wrestled a Russian in the finals, and he was good at slowing me down. I like offense, and I like scrambles, and that's where I'm good, and he knew that was where I was good, so he spent a lot of time grabbing my elbows and underhooking me and putting me in positions where he knows it's going to be hard for me to score. So he put me on the shot clock in the first period. I didn't score. Then I put him on the shot clock in the second period, and he didn't score, and I won 1-1. But I wish I could have scored a couple of takedowns. And yesterday I just got right back to work knowing that people are going to try to do that in the future, and just got to create better angles and force them to wrestle me and not try to just keep it close.
So what's the key to the domination that you saw in your first few matches? I mean, what's your approach to that? How do you make that happen? And then what's the difference in the finals match? How can you improve on that?
Well, just the Russian was a little bit better than the first 3 kids I wrestled.
Mm-hmm.
And the first 3 kids I wrestled, I really moved my hands well, and just got to my leg attacks early. And once I get to someone's leg early, I know I'll get back to it and score more points. But throughout the whole tournament, I had a good attitude. I wasn't really too nervous. All I was thinking about was going out there and trying to score points. And even before I wrestled the Russian, I felt like I was going to go out there and beat him pretty good. But once I got on the mat, he did a good job of, controlling my wrist and my elbows and kind of not letting me get to my offense. But the key to scoring on a guy like that is to create really good angles and to get him moving, and then, if I don't get to my attack, make him try to do something to me, kind of just make him feel like there's always pressure on him, and he never has time to, get up, bounce around, and move and that type of stuff. It's always my pressure on him, and either my offense or my counter defense.
Right. So just tell me a little bit about the trip. I mean, you're going to do some pretty cool stuff even before you get to college. So what's it like going on these trips, and you're wrestling with guys that are going to be on different teams next year? I mean, Nichols going to Penn State, so that's going to be fun. I mean, so what's it like, just the experience?
It's a lot of fun going on the trips and getting to know everybody. Every trip I've gone on, I've known a couple people, but I also didn't know a couple people on the trip, so it was good to get to know certain people a lot better. And pretty much every trip I've gone on, everybody's been really cool, and I've learned stuff from their wrestling and how they act on the mat and off the mat. And Bo Nickel especially, he's one of my really good friends. I like hanging out with him a lot. But we talk about, when we compete against each other next year, of course I want Ohio State to win, he wants Penn State to win, but in the back of my heart, I'm going to be thinking I kind of want Bo Nickel to win, unless the dual meet's on the line. And, of course, Ohio State all the way. But, you know, he's a really good guy. Everybody's a really good guy that goes on the trips, and it's going to be hard when we're on different teams, but all the guys on the trips now plan on wrestling after college, so we'll eventually be on the same team again.
Right. So, FILA Juniors coming up next, World Team Trials for you?
Yeah, coming up next weekend.
Next week,
So,
and you ready to go for that?
Ready to go. I'm sitting in the finals,
Right.
which is good, and I did that last year for the first time, and I really liked it. And you get to watch people throughout the tournament wrestle and try to get to you, and just got to be ready to go, ready to wrestle that first match, and hopefully win 2 and get out of there.
Awesome. Thanks, Kyle.
No problem. Thank you.